Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you, and for anyone new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. With that being said, today we are getting a transformative message that's meant for you now. And we are using the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Linn. I love this oracle so much. I don't bring it out often, but I do love it. But let's go ahead and see what comes through. So, Source, what is a transformative message that my fellow humans need right now? Okay, thank you. Look, on the bottom, we've got the Phoenix with transmutation already starting with the synchronicity right there. Oh my gosh, transmuting our energy. Phoenixes represent transformation. You know, they transform in the ashes and they rise again. Oh my gosh, I love that. So, Source, what is the message of transformation my fellow humans need right now? What is the message of transformation that my fellow humans need right now? Okay, so we've got the first house, the North Node, and Pisces energy. Yes, I love this energy already. A lot of spiritual growth that's coming in. It feels like a culmination of a lot of work that's been done up until this point. Like, just you've been doing so much. You've been working on your shadow self. You've been working on alignment. You've been working on, transmuting that negative energy into something that's more conducive for the journey of light. You've been working a lot on the shadow self as well. And just really releasing fears and overcoming grief and overcoming these hardships that you've been through. And so it's really starting to change. I feel like you might be looking in the mirror, noticing you're looking a little younger. Age is really, it's a culmination of all the hardships that we've been through. It's not because we actually age, it's just because we're wearing all our trauma on our face. And that's something that you can actually research and find out from the spiritual community. It's amazing. I talk about it as well too here. It's like after I started healing myself, like I started looking younger. I look younger now than I did when I was 18, which just baffles me some days. Like I'm like, what? That's crazy. You look at pictures, people think that pictures of me when I was 18 are like that's when I was, am current, and pictures now are when I was like 18. So we're wearing this trauma on our face, and I feel like you're starting to see that release. I don't know why we're talking about looks. Like, it's not like looks matter, but I feel like you're seeing it come off. Or you're like letting go of excess baggage here, right? Like you might be starting to lose weight all of a sudden that's been super stubborn, or you might be seeing your body start to transform a little bit. Like you're getting more tone, or you're getting more flat in places that you never thought that you would. And it's not even about that. I don't feel like that's what it is, but I feel like you're seeing it, and part of that's because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do by healing the spirit. Healing the spirit removes the ailments of the body, and so you're seeing part of those weights that have been on your body for so long just shed away. It's like getting squeezed out of the system. Right? And so your personal life and your appearance is changing. You're becoming more authentic and more independent from people. Like you're no longer relying on people. And so I feel like that overall is changing the way that you're being seen by other people. And there's this energy that's more dreamy and mystical about you. A lot of creativity is flowing from you at this time. And I feel like you're about ready to just start manifesting everything that you wanted to. Like, it's not like you haven't up until this point, but like you're actually going to start seeing those manifestations come in. And you're walking in your path of purpose. It's like the destined path that we were meant to. That place that was really uncomfortable for us, which is why it was so hard for us to find, right? It's the ultimate present life lessons that are meant to be learned in this moment that you are learning. And This is that fated and karmic path towards fulfillment. You're actually stepping that line. And that's why I feel like you look and appear younger in body, mind, and spirit. You may have a lot more vitality about you as well, and a lot more energy. Like, it could have been like all of a sudden you got a whole like spike of energy and you're like, what the heck? Like, I was so tired for so long. Like, what happened? And that's why it's just you're really healing from things, and some of these things you might not even realize you're letting go because it's just you're just growing at such an exponential rate. All right, so what is the message of transformation meant to find my fellow humans now? It feels like you're about to start building your own family. So you could be wanting to have a child, or you could be wanting to get married and start a family here. This could be soul family that you're trying to create, a tribe of your own. But it does feel like you're about to embark on a new journey where you're actually connecting with the people who are meant to be on your journey, as well as you're going to be building the family you've always dreamed of soon. What is the message of transformation meant to find my fellow humans at this time, Source? Okay, yeah, letting go of the anxiety and the fear and the upset. I feel like you're breaking free from something that really, really made you feel at odds with yourself. Well, okay, we've got the 9 of Wands in the reverse and the 6 of Swords in the reverse coming in. Okay, so this feels like there was either a situation, a person, a job, you know, a circumstance, a situationship, whatever it was. There's something here like you didn't want to start over, like you didn't want to let it go because it felt like you were going to have to start over again. And you didn't want to rock the boat. I feel like there's a really strong energy here that was keeping you trapped mentally, right? Keeping you in this place of like making you feel like you didn't have a right to be who you are. And this could have been, you know, like people saying things to you. This could have been just energy that was directed towards you. This could have just been past beliefs that were playing a part in this. But it feels like you're definitely burning those away here, right? And you're rising again because they've given you a sense of strength, and they've given you fuel to put towards the journey in and of itself, to take new action, even though it was hard for you to do so. It's almost like you had to get so oppressed that you ended up getting angry and fought back for yourself, right? Not angry at them, but just like angry because I'm tired of being oppressed. I'm tired of being put in a small space. Yeah, this could have been someone or something that was just unemotional towards you. Like they didn't have any emotional feelings towards you at all. They couldn't show you love. They couldn't show you kindness. They couldn't show you compassion. Like someone who's just really, like just disconnected. That's what I keep hearing, like disconnected. And I feel like this was something that was really hard for you to heal. Like this is not something that was easy for you to heal, and there's a massive change and a shift that's coming because of it, because it's like finally dealing with it or facing it or realizing like it's not ever going to turn out the way that you imagined it would. So maybe you had an idea in your mind, like, you know, if I keep doing this, like maybe this will shift the situation this way. So like if it's a job, for example, if I keep giving my all on this job, like maybe I'll get the raise that I was looking for, but then suddenly like 3 new people come in and they start out at a higher pay than you, and you're like, what the heck? Like I did everything that the boss asked of me, and that's like the wake-up call for you to choose something different. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that can be applied to any situation that you're in, but that's what it feels like. It's like you're finally seeing through eyes of clarity where it's like, oh my gosh, like this is not ever going to change. Like this is always going to be this negative, rundown, mopey, yucky energy, and I want to get out of here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to be in this anymore. And so you're changing and you're choosing to walk on a different path, and that path is taking you straight toward your North Node, because they feel like this is energy that maybe has trapped or captured you in the past and kept you stagnant for a long time. And so maybe that's with relationships or friends or connections. I mean, we're talking about building a family that you've always desired. So maybe it's people in your life that have always convinced you to stay small, or who have felt like they had a right to your energy or felt like they had a right to control you. And now you're just like fighting back and saying no more. Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Yeah, this was like a long journey. Look at that Chiron coming out. Chiron making an appearance this week like crazy in my readings. So a lot of the wounded warriors coming through here, wounded healer, depends on how you look at it, but just someone that has been through it all and just now it's like, even though it's been really difficult to heal, like I'm overcoming it. On the bottom, look, spiritual growth with house 9. I feel like I want to read the Chiron. I do when it comes out, because sometimes it just explains it better in the book. Like I know what it means and everything. It's not like I don't know what it means. Like I know what it means, but it just is poetic in the book. Chiron. Chiron holds your deepest spiritual injury. It illuminates where you feel innately challenged and spiritually injured and hopeless. This is your energetic Achilles heel, and when it's triggered, your survival instinct tells you to run. However, your wounding isn't a haphazard accident caused by an external happening. It's of you, braided into your bones. To deny it is to deny yourself. An abandoned Chiron creates a cycle of repetition around your area of wounding. You break the cycle not through resistance, but through acceptance. And through this journey to wholeness, you gain your deepest wisdom. While the wound never leaves you, you gain freedom from its grip through self-compassion and empathy for others. In Chiron's realm, you become a teacher of wisdom. You become the wounded healer. So it's the deepest wound, a teacher of wisdom, a spiritual journey, a healing journey where you develop empathy and heal others, and self-acceptance. It says, what is your great spiritual injury? Can you identify a common thread between the situations that have caused you the most anguish? Do you have an unnameable dooming trait within you that considered your fatal flaw? With self-compassion, explore your shame, and once you do, practice owning it and even loving it. When shame releases its hold, you're left gloriously whole, perfectly imperfect, radiant, and wise. You soar above your pain and develop self-acceptance and empathy for others. What's more, wearing your bumps and bruises with pride invites others to do the same. When you're at peace with yourself, your gaze softens. How healing it is for another to be seen in their entirety. You're becoming a healing force, and your wound is your superpower. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, like, people are seeing you as an entirely different person now because of this healing that you've done. And it's taken time, it's taken energy, it's taken effort, and it's like the one thing that you didn't want to heal. Like I feel like this is a situation that's been constantly happening in your life, and it's like people putting you down, or people making you feel small, or people like trying to control you, or people like putting you in a position where you had no voice. And I feel like up until this point, like it's something that you might have accepted, and it's not that that makes you a terrible person. It's just that again, right? It's braided into your bones. It's like something you couldn't get away from. We have Metatron and Estania. Be sincere and fearless. There's no point in pretending or changing yourself for other people. Yeah, so allowing yourself to be you. Mars and Charitas, with understand that nothing is wholly good or even evil, that even the strongest poison can heal in the right dose. Yeah, and I feel like that's the thing, like you're learning that like maybe you thought this was a terrible thing for so long, but now you're realizing like it also is the one thing that gave you power. Sun God and Ezra, with free yourself from lies and deception and live your truth. Shine in your own light. Other people's truths are of no use to you. Yeah, I feel like that's where your power came from. You realize like if that's how they feel, that's how they feel, but that doesn't mean that I have to feel that same way. All right, so what's the message of transformation that my fellow humans need today? What more would you like to say, Source? Family. I can't make this up. The family card just flew out. Blood, roots, bloodline, roots, and togetherness. So showing this is like you gaining strength from a family situation, like gaining the knowledge you need to move on, and also the integration of all that healing that's been done. Like finally realizing like you don't have to be who they say you need to be. And for a lot of people, I know for some that's probably like doesn't seem like a big deal, but for a lot of people that might be like the biggest healing moment for them in their lives, because you know, always feeling like they're a product of their family. Like I have to do what my family says, otherwise I'm dishonoring them in some way. Like that, you'd be surprised at how many cultures live that way, you know? We have seek, guidance, help, and a miracle. Yeah, so this is something you were always seeking to overcome. You could have really very harsh parents, or parents who expect certain things from you that you just can't deliver because it's unrealistic expectations. Empty. Clean, purify, empty, and practice. Where we're saying, like, through practice, you're going to get better at doing this. But we're emptying out all of that stagnant energy, and that's what's purifying your energy right now. Surprise! Unexpectedly, another way and beyond imagination. Like, again, it's like something that's been going on since before you were born. Right? Like before you were born, and it's like, it's now it's unexpected because it's like, oh, there is another way to do this. There is another way to show up. And you're finding it. All right, let's get an angel number for your reading. Can we please have an angel number for this reading, source? Okay, and I also feel like this one wants to come out. 404. Mind, energy, focus, determination, preparation, mental strength, clarity, resolve, future readiness. Mind, energy. Yeah, you're changing your mind. We have the swords cards coming out. Yeah, so clearing out the mind chatter. Okay, so we've got 505. One day at a time. What was I saying? This has been a long journey. Just taking your time. Patience, present, progress, focus, daily effort, future mindfulness. The effort you put in today is what will illuminate your future. Focus on doing the right things today and do not worry about what will happen tomorrow. Your daily efforts are building the foundation for tomorrow's success. What steps can I take today to progress towards my goals, and how can I stay focused on the present? Identify one key task or action you can take today that will move you closer to your goals. Concentrate on completing this task and trust that each step you take is building your path forward. And then we've got creativity with 23. Look, 23 is 5, and 5 is a very uncomfortable place of change, right? And 9 with 504, it comes down to 9, and that's bringing things to a close. We have creativity, talents, joy, unique, inspiration, expression, and enjoyment. Embrace your creativity and talents to bring happiness into your life and those around you. Relax and start enjoying your life. Your unique creativity can bring joy to others. How can I channel my creativity to enhance my own happiness and positively impact those around me? Engage in a creative activity that you enjoy, such as painting, writing, or crafting, and share that result with someone to spread the joy and inspiration. Okay. And I do feel like I want to get one of these dragon cards today. Will you please have one of these dragon cards for this reading? What's the transformative message my fellow humans need today? Okay. Aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. Yeah, you're being given a key here. A key to your soul knowledge, a key to the Akashic records. Just depends on what you believe in, but this is just wisdom coming in that's like through the genetic line. It's wisdom that's been attained for years and years and years, but maybe not integrated. And you're getting the opportunity to integrate this into your journey, which is helping you to step into the North Node. We have Fire and Water Dragon, which enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So having fun is vital for you at this moment. Let's take a look at your card. I'm going to read this from the book. Boom. Owl Spirit with wisdom, soul knowledge, right? Like, wow. Okay, it's 27. I love these cards. They're absolutely beautiful. It says the sun has set and you feel a remarkable transformation occurring. Your body shapeshifts into an owl. You stretch out your huge wings and silently soar to the top of the tallest pine tree and look over the moonlit forest. Your ability to see the smallest details, even in the darkness, is remarkable. Your sight expands and you see luminous light bodies of the spirit of the forest. They signal you with love and compassion. Abounding insight. Profound majesty and grace are available to you now simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient wisdom is emerging. You know the truth. Trust your intuition and perceptions right now. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. The excellent sight of an owl in the darkness corresponds to your ability to perceive the reality of a situation even in the murkiest of conditions. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a time of profound illumination and transformation. The owl sits at the shoulder of Athena and Merlin, revealing sacred truths. In some native cultures, the owl is called the night eagle, for it has the majesty of an eagle, but works silently in the darkness of night. This card can also mean it's time to embrace your dark side as well as your light. Through doing so, you will be in balance. The spirit of the owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truths in situations and in people. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways, beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from Spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Wow, I love that the oracle card that came out for you was actually the Oracle of Transformation. I just want to take a look at the Phoenix card real quick, and we'll read what Phoenix has to say. It says, I'm just going to read what Phoenix says. A big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle, even if life seems murky in areas. So again, that idea murky, it's not clear. There's only the truth, there's only the clearing before rebirth. Hang in there. The best is yet to come. Yeah, so you're definitely changing. And then look, underneath that, I can't make this up, we've got new beginnings. And look, even under that, bear spirit with healing. And under that with chaos. Chaos, through the chaos comes enlightenment. Oh my gosh, these are such powerful cards to come out in the reading for you. Like, so beautiful. I absolutely love that. Oh, this is such an amazing reading. So if this is your reading, this is what I see for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little owl emoji down below and say, through my healing and releasing the past, I open up to the infinite wisdom that is available to me in this here, now, here moment. And if it resonated with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find everything you need in the description box, including how to reach me for a personal reading, as well as how to join as a member here on the channel. And with that being said, I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. Excuse me. And until next time, stay human. Bye.